Now to this. Love it or hate it, the show South Park pulls no punches. It's an equal opportunity offender. The latest episode mocks Trump's D.C. crime crackdown. Others mock the vice president and Charlie Kirk. And we both know, and they all know apparently, how to take a joke. Because Vance responded, well, I finally made it. Charlie Kirk posted, not bad, with laughing emojis. An earlier South Park special called Joining the Panderverse mocks Disney movies for perceived pandering to the left. In the episode, the main characters are replaced by a group of diverse women.
You guys! Something really weird is going on. I keep having the same dream that I'm a fat little white boy.
You ain't white, but you definitely fat.
This is serious, Cal. It's more than a dream. It's becoming, like, real now.
The actress who voices the female version of Eric Cartman is a real-life Trump supporter. Janeshia Adams-Ginyard joins me now. Janeshia, thanks for being with us here today. So first of all, I understand you're a Trump supporter. And yet, you know, all the talk today is the new season of South Park is out, and it's going after Donald Trump.
Yes. Yes. First of all, thank you for having me, Will. I am a Trump supporter. I am not ashamed to say it. I voted for him 3 times.
Does it bother you? Everyone is talking about, you know, the way that South Park is going after Trump, and obviously we see that Vance and Kirk can take a joke. Does it bother you at all to be a part of something that's taking shots at a guy that you support in Donald Trump?
No, it doesn't bother me because I understand that South Park is entertainment. It's TV, and we watch it, we laugh. We don't have to agree with everything they say, but our president can take a joke, and he's gonna keep giving them content because he's gonna keep giving out wins. So everyone better be ready.
It's amazing. It's amazing how those two guys come up with that content every week in the news cycle, responding to current events. You know, I would, for now, they are focused on Donald Trump, but there's a lot of other really ripe characters out there in news and politics that they could go after, right?
Yes, they can go after so many other people. I don't know why our president is all. First of all, let's make sure we continue to call him President Trump and put some respect on his name, okay?
Yes. Okay.
We're going to keep doing that because they keep disrespecting him on that level. But there's so many other people that they can go after, and you know I want them to go after Gavin Newsom.
Oh, it's got to be so ripe, Janeshia, right? Like, at this point, you got to look at Trey and Matt and go, you've got to pick that fruit off the tree. That fruit's just too ripe. It's too juicy. You've got to go after Gavin Newsom. It's
too ripe. It's too juicy. It's low-hanging fruit. I mean, you ain't got to jump to grab that. You can just go up there and just pull it down.
So you voted for Donald Trump 3 times, just out of curiosity. Look, I can read demographics, Janeshia. I can read voting patterns. I think one of the demographic groups probably who Donald Trump is most popular with is black females. And here you are today having voted for Donald Trump, president, as you said, to put some respect on that, President Trump 3 times. Why have you always been in with President Trump?
Because this is the thing, what people have to realize. When you are president of the United States of America, you have to know you are not going to please everybody. I feel like people that have been in that position try to please everybody. You cannot do that. It is impossible as an upright walking human being that's not even the president to do that. One, that's the first reason. Second reason is his policies, okay? I care about policy. And his policies align with what we need to be having going on right now. He has already established that there will be no men in women's sports. I was a high performer. I was a collegiate athlete. I competed for this country in bobsledding. And let me tell you, if I was ever competing against a guy, no bueno. Like, no bueno. That's just not good. So that, and then we have to protect our children, right? He's already canceled and halted that gender-affirming care, mutilating our kids. So,
incredible. Incredible answers, Janeshia. I'm so glad to have you on the show today. I look forward to the next South Park. We appreciate you hanging out.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.